Hey, what's going on, everybody? In this video, we are going to be breaking down Power Rangers Lost Galaxy Episode 31, The Power of Pink. This is one of the craziest episodes in Lost Galaxy, so let's talk about it, break it down, hit that intro, Rangers.
You are watching the fan club.
You're watching the fan club.
And you're watching the fan club. Do you know what time it is?
And you know what time it is.
It's time for the fan club. Let's go. Hey!
I can't do this on my own, cause you know things ain't always sweet when you out here in these streets. But my morpher when it morphed, I made a fake one.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the fan club. It is your boy Dan Brosnan in the building. Happy Wednesday. We have a lot of videos coming out today, and this one is a good one, arguably one of the best episodes of Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, and let's just get right into it. The Power of Pink, a somber chapter in Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, brought the epic team up with the Space Rangers to a devastating conclusion. The episode begins with a lighthearted moment as the Galaxy Rangers introduce their Galactabees, but the levity is short-lived. Psycho Pink, driven by a singular obsession to destroy the Pink Rangers, defies Trakina and sets a course for Terraventure. Her pursuit leads her to Kendrix, and after reading her mind, Psycho Pink discovers the location of the Savage Sword, a weapon of immense power. A tense confrontation ensues on the planet Rashon, where Psycho Pink obtains the sword and begins draining Cassie's energy, transforming into a monstrous form. The Rangers rush to assist, engaging Deviat and Villamax, while Kendrix makes a brave decision to destroy the Savage Sword and save her friends in Terraventure. Her sacrifice succeeds in ending the energy storm threatening the colony. However, the backlash disintegrates Kendrix, marking a significant moment in Power Rangers history as the first Ranger death. Her spirit appears to assure them she will always be with them, her pink Quasar saber flying off. The episode ends with the departure of the Space Rangers, Cassie now mourning Kendrix, but comforted by the fact she saved her morpher. The Galaxy Rangers are left grieving their fallen comrade, forever changed by her sacrifice. The episode serves as a powerful reminder of the true cost of their heroic duties and the enduring legacy of courage and selflessness. I remember being a third grader watching this and just being blown away. Like at the end where Maya's like, what are we gonna do now? Looking into the stars, like not having a fifth Ranger. That hit, man. I felt some kind of way about that. I definitely love this season and everything that they put together. Like, how dark is it? We've seen multiple characters die in this, from Zika, the Magna Defender's son, and then the Magna Defender sacrificing himself, and now we have Kendrix going out. Like, wow. This is insane. I love this season. I also love that Kendrix saved Cassie. Like, there was a whole reason there, and Cassie was going to die basically because her morpher was like connected. So in my mind, remembering, like, was it Mighty Morphin when Kat stole Kimberly's power coin because she was under Rita's control and Kimberly was like slowly dying away? That's what I think was gonna happen here if Kendrix didn't save the morpher. Maybe Cassie was gonna slowly like start drifting away. Kendrix saved her, but now she's gone. We all know that they wrote this story because Valerie Vernon, the actress that plays Kendrix, she was dealing with cancer and she needed to kind of take a break. But I've heard through the grapevine that Saban actually did something pretty cool and he kept her on the book so she continued to get paid from the show even when she wasn't there. I thought that was pretty cool because we hear all of these horror stories about Saban being greedy and kind of being rude to the Rangers. So that was a nice, different story to hear about him. Now, before I leave you, let's get into the notes from Ranger Wiki. This is the first team up to have different names. The other would be Space Patrol Delta's team up episodes History and Wormhole. Unlike future team-ups, this one ends in a more unresolved manner, with plot threads continued into the very next episode. Though History has minor elements that continued into Impact, this is the only episode in which the Savage Sword and the planet Rashon appear. This episode marks the final appearance of Psycho Pink. Also, although Mike does appear in this episode, he does not appear unmorphed. This episode marks the final unmorphed appearances of Carlos and Ashley. They appeared morphed as the Black and Yellow Space Rangers in Legendary Battle. Andros and TJ would both return in Wild Force's Forever Red, while Cassie would also return along TJ in Mega Force's Legendary Battle. While Kendricks would be written out of the season, Valerie Vernon would maintain her position as a primary cast member in the opening credits so that Saban could help pay for her chemotherapy treatments. That is pretty freaking cool, man. I'm not going to lie, for all of the horror stories and bad things we hear about Saban, that was pretty freaking cool. He does have a heart after all, it seems. It was originally intended for Patricia Jolie to replace Valerie Vernon as the Pink Galaxy Ranger for the remainder of the season. However, due to contract disputes over finances, Lee quit shortly after filming her scenes for this episode. A new ending had to be filmed, which is why the Space Rangers appear morphed during their final goodbyes to their Lost Galaxy counterparts. Eventually, Melody Perkins was chosen to reprise her previous character to succeed Vernon for the rest of the season. The episode and Chiquita's Revenge are the only two crossovers in which both Ranger teams use their respective Megazords. Coincidentally, not only do both team-ups involve the Galaxy Rangers, but it is the Galaxy Megazord in both instances. However, this is the only crossover episode where the Megazord battle was Saban filmed instead of Sentai stock footage. Oh, I did not know that. This marks the final time overall and only time in Lost Galaxy that the Astro Megaship turns into its Megazord form. Oh, how cool. Then, last note, the Astro Megaship would later appear in Cosmic Fury's final episode. Oh yeah, I love that Astro Megazord, man. What are your thoughts on today's video? Let me know. I've got to shout out all of the fans out there that take the time out of their day to watch this content. You are the real MVPs and the reason why we can continue to make stuff like this. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Peace. I want to give a special shout out to the Gold Ranger members, Salima Ramirez, Anime King Nick, Louis Cairns, Thomas Franco, Roderick Ham, and Brian A. Thank you guys so much for your support, and if you want a video shout out like this one, sign up to be a Gold Ranger member today. Hey, what's going on? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, hit that share button, and if you can, please sign up to be a member today. We have 3 membership power-ups. We have the Gold Ranger power-up, the most popular. You get into our exclusive fan club chat group. We have fan exclusive videos that we are adding monthly now, and you get a video shout out. Yes, folks, at the end of our videos, I will shout out your name. We also have the Quantum Ranger power up where you get monthly meetings online with me. Yes, folks, we will talk once a month on Zoom, and you can give me your ideas for future episodes. And then we have a professional package, the Dr. K power up. That is for businesses that want to tap into the platform. If you guys can, please sign up to be a member today. It is highly appreciated and it helps us keep these videos going. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Hi, we're Bulk and Skull. We have been requested by the fan club to say something funny.